Hello, celebrity lovers, and welcome to the channel. This is Celebrity Predictions Tarot. Please like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you like celebrity tarot readings. Now, I am not a psychic. I'm definitely not a medium. I'm just a card reader, and my predictions, they may come true, they may not. And my only goal here is to just have fun and just know that all of the readings that I do on my channel, it is for entertainment purposes only. Um, so this is going to be a career reading for India. Now, before I lay down the cards, I would like to get some intuitive messages. And how I get these messages is that I just shuffle and I look at the top cards, I look at the bottom cards, and I might even just look in between the cards here, okay? Now, when I did the first reading with her and Corey, I did pick up on some kind of award. So she could be giving or receiving some kind of award that has to do with her work. Even him, he might get an award too. So the Netflix series, I don't know if that show is going to receive some type of award in the future. She's definitely has come a long way, to be honest with you guys. She has come a long way. We have the child card here, financial relief, promotions, can be some type of award. This is standing out very strong to me. So that's the entrepreneur card here. I also see that not only she has come a long way, but well, I don't know her family history. I don't know her childhood. I don't know what her childhood was like as she was growing up. I mean, I could Google and find out where she's from, but I don't like to Google. I just like to lay out the cards and let the cards speak to me of what they need to tell me. But I do see that her upbringing might have been tough. She might have had a tough upbringing. Maybe she and her family could have came from nothing, or maybe the family had some kind of issues with money. Something about not unemployment, but employment. Maybe she was having difficulties with employment in her past while she was growing up, or employment meaning finding jobs, getting roles, getting auditions. She had a difficult time getting on screen is what I'm trying to say. But I do definitely pick up some financial difficulties that she might have had in her past, or when she was in high school, or when she was in college. There could have been financial difficulties. But it doesn't look like she's having financial difficulties as of now. So she's definitely believed in herself, and she has overcome those issues. Right now, currently, she could be celebrating. She could definitely be celebrating. This might have to do with her career, but I do see her going to events, or just going to events in general. Doesn't always have to be about career, but I do see her going from event to event. She could be in nominations for something. She could get some kind of higher promotions in her job. I do see her attending some kind of function, but this function is important to her. Could be a work function. Could be a personal function, like maybe a wedding. I do know that someone in the comments in the last video, they told me that she was completely single and she's not looking for love. And that is very, very true. She is very, very highly career focused. And even right now, you know what I was picking up is that not only is she highly career focused, but as of now, I feel like she could have been into some kind of situationship. Because look at what's coming. Look at what I just laid out. We have the male, we have the female, we have different cultures, foreign countries, and love and commitment, love and marriage and commitment. I did pick up on this in the last reading. I did say that in the last reading that I do believe that there was some kind of secret relationship going on in maybe in her far past or in her recent past. There's a situationship here, but you just don't know that because she's not speaking about it. She's not even throwing hints because it's a secret. She's keeping that a secret. Now, what I'm also picking up here is that this situationship did not go well. It didn't go well. We have unfaithful, curiosity, judge. So some type of judgment here. So this situation did not go well. Definitely did not go well. Okay. Well, like I said, it's a secret. So I believe she could be healing from this. This is the stages of healing to me when it comes to a negative love situation. Now, if this isn't her healing from a negative love situation, then maybe in the future, she needs to be careful. She needs to keep herself healthy because this is not healthy. And I could be picking up on something that could happen in the future. Okay? And if this is not talking about love, then she could be going through with some kind of ordeal in her career that is not good for her, that could cause her some kind of health issues. Okay? Right now, looking at the cards here, there could be some stress. Her career is very much in demand right now. She could be feeling very overwhelmed, overwhelming energy. Now, this could be a good overwhelming feeling, or this could also be a negative overwhelming feeling. And if that is true, whether this overwhelming, stressful feeling is what it's either good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's overwhelming, and she needs to recharge her batteries. Maybe she should step away from the cameras and recharge her batteries, rest. Because not only is she a hard worker, she's very self-sufficient and very, 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 very independent. I also see her doing other things, not just stepping in front of the camera. So maybe she'd like to venture in other careers that doesn't involve cameras. She's successful, so if she wants to do that and be creative and do other creative things, right now is the time for her. So if she is listening and she wants to do other creative projects, right now is definitely the time. I also see her potentially juggling many acting roles here. So she could be juggling one movie, another movie, one show, another show. I also see her in training. There's training here. Training for a new role, taking classes for acting, or taking classes for other things outside of acting. But all in all, if she isn't doing what she loves, then I feel like she's not going to do it. And that includes acting. If she wakes up one day and feeling like she doesn't want to act anymore and acting isn't for her, then she could just give it up. Maybe, possibly, maybe. She also kind of gives off this, I don't know what to say, like a witch vibe, like an earth witch vibe, an earthy witch type of energy. Or maybe that's what she's practicing for. Maybe, or she makes a good witch as far as characters. Now, my only advice to her right now is that, well, my only advice right now for her is that she could be taking on way too many projects, and she might not be able to handle all of these projects. If a person wears many hats and have multiple jobs, and not only that, they're socializing with friends, they have family situations to take care of, all of that, all of this situation here can be very, very overwhelming. And her advice is to delegate business stuff, personal stuff. Take care, for her to take care of her physical and emotional health as well. So that means she needs to set boundaries, setting boundaries, what's important to her and what is not important to her. Socializing, all of those things just need boundaries. I'm not sure if she directs films, but I do see her directing and or being a creative director in the future. Okay. Now let me shuffle the deck again and let's lay out some 5 cards for her. So let's lay out some 5 cards for her career, now and in the future. Okay, let's talk about it. We have learning a new skill, spiritual path, school, study, and learning, opportunities, and one more, self-love. Okay, so let's talk about it. Here we have learning a new skills. Now, so she could be learning to direct, maybe learning and training for new roles. Maybe her next role is a sexy character, because you can see like a sexy woman in this card here. So she could be studying her new roles as a daring character. I shouldn't say sexy, I should say daring, okay? Or she's just preparing herself for other future roles. This could also be taking classes. Maybe she likes to do pole dancing, or maybe other classes. Definitely taking a class though. This is taking a class to maybe grow her abilities, or taking on more roles, more challenging roles here. This is also wanting to maybe expand the money that she's making. Maybe she wants to make more money, but in order for her to do that, she has to learn. She has to gain knowledge. So she needs to expand, maybe get into writing, producing, directing. And that way she can not only get paid for acting, but get paid for producing, writing, things like that, to grow her paycheck. So that's why she could be learning new things here. You know, the more you do, the more you get paid, right? Now, card number 2, this is a spiritual path. This card here, if there's anything other than acting that she would like to do, I feel like she's going to do it. Maybe towards the ending of 2023 or sometime in 2024, she could get into some sort of business ventures. If she's not quitting TV or acting, then this is something that she would like to do on the side, like getting a side job. I'm also picking up that, you know, if God has other plans for her, which he does because God has plans for all of us, I feel like she knows that. She knows that her path could be leading her into something else. You know, maybe acting in TV is not her forever. So this is maybe her finding her calling. And if she is finding her calling, very, very soon she's going to find it. Okay? This is something that will bring her freedom and also keep the money flowing. Not just freedom, but keep the money coming in. Now we have study and learning. This is her third card here. Studying and learning. So she might even go back to school, possibly, maybe. Within the next year or so, or the next 2 years maybe. So this card could also tell me maybe she's traveling or moving. Or maybe, you know, whatever school she's going to, whatever learning facility she's going to, maybe it's in another state, another country. Maybe it's easier for her to network and collaborate and go to school at the same time. So she could be going to maybe like Los Angeles. I don't know where she lives right now currently, but maybe if she moves to Los Angeles to study, and right there and then she is with people she can collaborate with or network with. She could be going to school not only for networking, but maybe for computers. I don't know, I just said that because I do see like a big computer screen here. So maybe computers are something to do with people. This is also learning and speaking another language. So maybe she's learning another language for a movie role. Or maybe perfecting her English. Now, the next card we have here is the opportunities. Now, if you look closely at this card here, this is someone who's graduated. They have their graduation uniform on, so she could be graduating from something very, very soon in the next couple of years, or maybe this is saying maybe she already conquered something in her life. And now maybe it's time to move on to the next thing or the next phase in her life as far as career. So she could be saying goodbye to something in her life that she has already completed and conquered. And if this is true, then, you know, if this is true, then she will put her time and effort and investments into something new, a new opportunity. She also needs to also be careful about how much money she invests in, because I know college and classes and courses can be very, very, very expensive. Now, the last and final card for her career, we do have self-love. Now, this card tells me that in the future she might be feeling very good about her career choices, her career moves that she has made so far. And now maybe she can kind of slow things down. She can live happy, be happy. She might even want to move, maybe take things a bit slower in her career. She has self-love here, so maybe she can now visit family, or maybe she can now think about building her own family. Okay? So this is the reading on India. This concludes her reading for careers. Thank you all so much for your requests. If you have any requests, please let me know. Thank you all, and God bless.